get a little mic check quickly?
Mic check, 1, 2.
Mic check. That's what everyone does, it's the go-to. This is Charlie Parsons for the Stomping Ground, powered by Wow Hydrate and live on DAZN. Found myself outside the Breakfast Club in London with Dalton Smith. I think our bookings finished a little bit
What
earlier.
we've been kicked outside
know, yeah.
on the streets for.
Causing carnage on the streets of, what is this, London Bridge area. How are you, mate?
I'm all good.
I suppose just a reflection, Saturday night must be a little bit of a whirlwind of emotions. I heard you speaking to Gareth earlier. I mean, you expected a good performance. I don't know whether you must have been a little bit surprised yourself at just how good it was.
Yeah, it's, you know, I think the week after a fight, it's always, you know, coming back down to earth a little bit from, you know, the adrenaline, the emotions and stuff. But yeah, I'm happy with my performance. It was executed perfectly. You know, I didn't expect to get him out there that early or that quick, but you know, it just shows stick to the game plan, and things will come together.
It was almost perfect matchmaking, especially now in hindsight, obviously, but that's a real world level fighter that you've beaten there. We will talk a little bit about the whole Adam Azim situation, but you feel like almost now that your path is onto those world honours and you're, you know, a few fights away from that now.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's about the progression. My career has progressed at, you know, a good pace. You know, Saturday night was a much higher step up, and you know, I just proved, you know, when the pressure's on, you know, the harder fights come, you know, I can up my game and I'll pull it out the bag in, you know, a good fashion. So yeah.
I spoke to Frank. He said that he's text Ben Shalom and that you'll have a response within 24 hours. Gut feeling right now, does the Adam Azim fight happen? And if it doesn't, are you disappointed, not from the sort of fact that I suppose we talk about world honours and maybe it would be on a similar level to where you're at, but in terms of the UK, you would have seen the atmosphere in Sheffield on Saturday night.
Yeah.
In terms of making those big events and making them big nights in the UK, that would be one of them.
Yeah, that's it. Obviously, it would be nice to actually get a decision. You know, whatever Adam wants to do. You know, just don't prolong it a little bit. It's either fight with the title or vacate. You know, whatever he wants to do. But yeah, you know, we're in boxing for the big nights. You know, the big crowds, the big events, and you know, having the right dancing partners. You know, you need that for them nights to happen. So, you know, obviously, Adam's my dancing partner, and you know, it'd be great for it to happen. But yeah, we'll see.
Before, when you were, when Matchroom lost the purse bid, you went over and you fought on Boxxer. Do you feel like where there was a little bit of time before your previous signing, that you were sort of able to explore the best out there, and happy you've done that now with your long-term agreement with Matchroom?
Yeah.
That you've sort of seen what's out there, but you've decided that Matchroom is for you?
Yeah, obviously everything happens for a reason. You know, I proved that I'm happy to go to the other side of the pond and fight. But yeah, you know, I've always been happy with Matchroom. Obviously, boxing's a business, but everything they've offered, everything they've said, they've delivered, and you know, I just feel like they're the best in the world for a reason. And you know, I can see myself having a long career with them.
In terms of 140 pounds, they've got loads and loads of fighters. I mean, we look at Sabriel Matthias, Devin Haney, who's fighting Brian Garcia. The world is your oyster. You feel like, I mean, look at a fight like Regis Prograis. Is that something that interests you?
Exactly. Yeah. You know, I think he's put like the eye emojis after the fight and stuff. But yeah, like a big American name going over there fighting on that side of the pond. You know, it's every fighter's dream to go over there and do that. So yeah, a big name over there, that'd be good. And like you said, Matchroom's got all the big boys in the 140 division. So you know, when the time's right and these fights get made, you know, there's no better way to do it with it all being in the same house.
How does the fight with Regis Prograis go if it happens?
I think it'd be a good fight. Obviously, same again, he's experienced, he's been there at the higher level. Yeah, I think it'd be a good fight.
I suppose just on your dad and everyone in that Steel City gym, just absolutely flourishing over the years, and sort of feels like a real home environment as well. How lucky and happy are you to have that sort of home base and stable?
Yeah, you know, I'm very honoured. You know, you see every time you come out, the support gets bigger and bigger, and you know, the way the city's getting behind me, it's a good feeling. You know, I feel blessed every time I walk into that arena, and
you got the blades supporting you as well.
Exactly, and it just shows like the city get behind the fighters. Obviously, I'm a blue, I'm a Wednesday night, but you know they come out and show the support, and I've always said I'm not a footballer. You know, and it's good when the whole city get together, and you know the two sides come together and come out and show the support. So yeah, it's good.
Just lastly, a final message to your fans, and on Saturday night as a whole, maybe show just how important these big British domestic fights are. More of them and more of the same?
Exactly, more of them, more of the same, and you know, I'm looking forward to putting some big nights on, entertaining my supporters, and yeah, the future's bright.
Dalton Smith, top man.
Top man.
Thank you for speaking
Thank
to us
you.
at the Stomping Grounds.